We're building a database, and the way we're organizing the database is it a local business, regional, East Coast, Midwest, West Coast? Is it national? Is it international? And within the international, what city is it in? And then what specific product is it? So we're building a really large marketing database for companies who require marketing of their products within the United States or abroad. Miami still is a transshipment port, but what is exciting for companies such as ourselves, that those companies who were shipping full container loads to specific destination, now they're contacting us to pre-position their inventory, a container load of 1,000 units, put them in our facility, and then distribute it to Latin America. They don't have to worry about a military takeover, a coup. They don't have to be concerned about a devaluation of their currency. And by the way, they don't have to have a warehouse. We just charge them transactional. For our major customers, they're very pleased with that. And those small companies, in this particular property that I own, we have over 32 different importers or exporters in the facility with a small office. The office ranges from 2 to 7 staff. And of course, you've seen the size of our facility and how well it looks, is they're able to sell their products in our facility. And as a matter of fact, we help them market their products.
Why don't we take a look at your facility?
Sure. Why not? Let's do it.
Let's go. WTDC does a lot of work with the cruise ship industry. Tell us, I see we've got some Bacardi here. Tell us about how it works.
Well, I hope you like rum and Coke.
I do.
So Bacardi, of course, is one of the top brand liquors in the whole entire world. And we have that opportunity to handle their order fulfillment and all of their inventory, which is inbound coming to destination Miami cruise ship industry, which we spoke about earlier, that the cruise ship industry houses, what, 8 million people. It's 8 million people a year.
Incredible.
I mean, 8 million people leave. So, and of course, they're going to be drinking Bacardi or Grey Goose. We receive their orders electronically. We transmit the orders electronically. Later, they give us a pick order to specifically take X amount of pieces of Bacardi, another brand of theirs, palletize it, and then later on have their vendor pick it up at our docks. So yeah, definitely Bacardi and companies at that level have realized the cost savings and efficiency of having a 3PL, an organization like WTDC.
We're standing in front of these sacks of beans here because this is a new aspect of their business, importing beans from Central America and marketing them in the United States. Tell us about that.
Okay, well actually Alejandro Estaran is in charge of this particular project, which by the way is an FIU graduate, an MBA. So Alejandro, why don't you explain how the vision was and how we were able to bring in this customer?
Okay, well first of all, this account came to us as an opportunity. They were looking into bringing red beans into the United States, but they didn't have a clue of how to do it. With the knowledge that we had in the market and all the process that you need to go through in order to start bringing the products into the United States, we help them through everything. We help them through the different agencies. They're also coming with a new brand in the market. We also have a marketing company that actually helped them design their brand. We work with an attorney of brands and trademarks, which is also helping them register the brand under the trademark. So we're basically helping them with all the supply chain and bringing the beans into the market, and also we provide them with some sales opportunities for them to move their products.
So everything under one roof.
Yes.
What happened is that the customer wanted to be able to sell the product, and then we began our marketing campaign where can we sell the products? Guess what? In Miami-Dade County, we don't eat red beans. We eat black beans.
Frijoles.
Frijoles negros. So we had to explain to them that Miami is a great market, but not for red beans. But since they had 12 containers of red beans, then we had to go out and find in what city in the United States has a large density of individuals that are from Central America, Nicaragua or San Salvador. And guess what? Washington, D.C. was able to pick up 8 containers of red beans because there's a lot of Central American there. So besides introducing the product, then we had to do the research to find out who would be interested in buying it.
We're standing in front of this Mercury Cougar here because this is a growing business for WTDC, and I wanted to learn about how it operates.
Well, Dave, you said, what do you do in challenging times? Well, if you live in Germany, there are some great times in Germany. As a matter of fact, the euro dollar is at 1.3 something, and many of the Germans, when they were growing up, they always wanted to have a Mercury Cougar. I know, that's gorgeous. So what has happened is that we have found that many of our clients from Europe are coming to Miami and they're buying their toys that they wanted to have when they were younger. And so because there's a difference of 30% or whatever it is, and so now we have an industry sector which we're targeting, which is trade lane Europe, market sector, automobile industries. And by the way, it's not only automobiles, it's also motorcycles. And about a few months ago, I think Alejandro and Sean, we also shipped a dragster. And the owner came to the United States and I said, by the way, what are you going to do with that dragster? He says, I always wanted to have a dragster and I'm going to put it in my house. So yeah, we've shipped all types of motorcycles, and now we're also looking into boats. So yes, when the economy changes, there's also an opportunity for an individual to take advantage of that. In our case, WTDC sees the trade lane as explosive right now in Europe.
We're going to take a break now and go for a spin in the Mercury.